WrestleMania is headed for London, and AEW is headed for irrelevancy. It's time for the Headlock Headlines! Hello, I'm Marvin, and I'm the Movie Monster. Welcome to another episode of the Headlock Headlines here on Tooney Town Wrestling. We are not journalists, we don't break news, and we are not a credible news source. This is just an entertainment show designed to shine a humorous light on the insanity that is the pro wrestling news cycle. Now, SummerSlam is over and done with, and it was a— Whoa! What the hell do you think you're doing? Well, looks like we're being joined, as always, by our friend Trip from the WWE. Trip, I'm just about to start talking about SummerSlam. What, like that? Are you insane? What do you mean? And please, explain it to me in the least insane way possible. You're just going in raw like that? You're just diving into the awesomeness that was SummerSlam without any warning? Ugh, jeez. I'd hate to make love with you, Jobber Monster. I, too, would hate that, but I'm going to ignore that mental picture and ask what I should be doing before diving into SummerSlam. Don't worry, it's why I'm here. Are you ready? What? I said, are you ready? What are we doing here? Then for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to— Okay, enough. Ah, God, what the hell, man? You can't just stop me mid-catchphrase. Let's get ready. I can and I will. This is my show, and this is ridiculous. Stop it! Oh, man, it's like trying to stop peeing midstream. Fine, but this conversation isn't over. Let's get ready for SummerSlam! Are you happy now? I'm not unhappy. Well, that makes one of us. Now, explain to me why you needed to come out here and do that. You did this at actual SummerSlam, too. You came out at the opening of the show to do your Michael Buffer routine. Why? What? It's my job. No, your job is to write the damn show and manage the talent. That's your job. Your job isn't to put yourself on camera every chance you get and spout off catchphrases. Do you have any idea how powerful the force of my booking prowess is, Jobber Monster? Do you have any idea what would happen if I just kicked off SummerSlam and sent Rhea Ripley out there without warming that crowd up first? The people would be overloaded. Grannies would be leaping from the cheap seats to their doom because their withered minds will be able to cope with the sheer levels of awesomeness they're experiencing. Is that what you want, Jobber Monster? Do you want a death rain of grannies falling from the sky? Why do you hate grannies? What? I don't hate grannies. Then shut the hell up and allow the crowd to ease into the awesomeness of the game SummerSlam by experiencing the catchphrases of "da-da-na, da-da-na, me." Fine, you win. Flashbacks to the early 2000s. Now, speaking of big wins, SummerSlam was a huge win for the WWE. It was a really great show from top to bottom. We live streamed during it for 7 hours, including the pre- and post shows. Jesus, get a life, Jobber Monster. I'm trying to congratulate you here, and you're making it difficult. If you want to congratulate me on something, how about the fact that I'm going to be bringing WrestleMania to London? I did see that, and that is very exciting news, Trip. Of course it is, and there's only one building in London big enough to hold the record-breaking crowd I'm going to be drawing, and that's— No, wait, don't say it! Wembley Stadium. Now you've done it.
TK, Tooney Khan, wrestling savior, and he's the bomb. Yeah, he's TK, Tooney Khan. He's giving wrestlers hugs, and he might be on drugs. Yeah, he's TK.
Greetings to fans of real pro wrestling. It is I, the maker of huge announcements, the oppressed martyr of the wrestling world, the booker of the edgiest, adultiest, up-its-own-butt action this side of a Zack Snyder film, Tooney Khan.
Welcome back, Tooney Khan. What brings you out here this week?
Well, I heard you talking about Wembley Stadium, Monster. So without any context, I had to go out here because I assume you're obviously talking about my All In show, which is set to shatter expectations and records once more.
What? First of all, let's be real here, Tooney. You flat out lied about the attendance last year, and that was confirmed by the UK government.
Oh, what do they know? They have no idea the value of an AEW fan.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look, AEW fans are worth more than your average wrestling fan. So 72,265 bodies equates to 81,035 wrestling fans.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Really? Give me a few minutes. I love breaking my own records.
Your fans and Meltzer love to dispute WWE's attendance numbers, yet they all take this fake nonsense numbers of yours as gospel.
How dare you, monster! Nothing I ever say is a lie. I speak the absolute truth at all times.
What about when you said you weren't going to file DMCA takedowns against fans?
I never have. That was Aubrey and, Don Stevens doing that.
What about when you said you'd never run shows on WrestleMania weekend?
AEW shows. ROH shows don't count in that statement.
What about when you said you were never going to force wrestlers to stay with your company when they wanted to leave?
Yeah, but I said that when I thought nobody would ever want to leave.
Well, you're not going to be able to fudge the numbers this year, Tooney. Based on WrestleTix's reporting, you haven't even moved 50,000 tickets yet, and the event is this month.
Well, this isn't my fault.
Whose fault is it then?
Taylor Swift.
Of all the things I thought you might have said,
She's having a concert before All In, and the stage takes up so many seats.
No, that's a ridiculous excuse. These stages are built to be broken down easily. Wembley isn't going to intentionally hobble a major show in its venue.
Oh, they didn't. They hobbled my show.
Valid. But still, the Taylor Swift thing is ridiculous. You haven't even sold out of the tickets you have on sale yet.
That's also Taylor Swift's fault.
How?
Because your butt, that's why.
You are a master of deflection, Tooney.
Look, it's clearly not my fault. It's not like I foolishly run the same buildings for the same major events over and over again, year after year with diminishing returns. It's not like AEW Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium drew 20,177 people in 2021 and has only sold 3,442 tickets for the event that takes place next month.
That's exactly what happened.
Look, last year at Wembley, in front of more than 81,000 screaming fans,
72,000,
I made history by leading my team to the biggest pro wrestling crowd of all time, period.
For more on this, Tooney, we're going to bring in our newest Tooney Town correspondent, the ghost of Rowdy Roddy Piper. Ghost of Hot Rod, what say you about this?
I have never heard so many lies in my entire life, other than when I was saying them.
Well said, GORP.
Oh, thank you, boyo.
By the way, Hot Rod, we just passed 9 years since you've been gone, and I wanted to take a minute to say that your loss still deeply hurts me and many other fans the world over. We love you.
Oh, I loves you too, boyo. If I could call you all from the great beyond, I would. But much like being in jail, which is something I've also learned a thing or two about in my day, you only get one phone call in heaven.
Wait, you get a phone call?
Ah, that you do, lad. And I used it to call the most important person in my world.
Oh, your wife and kids?
No, Hogan.
Right, I heard about this. Apparently Hulk Hogan said that he got a voicemail from you a few days after you passed, and I think we got that clip.
I'm walking with Jesus today, my brother. Walking with Jesus.
Yeah, well, you only played the first part of it. I got the whole thing right here.
Oh, wow, an exclusive.
I saw the light. I'm walking with Jesus, my brother. Walking with Jesus. Which is something you'll never do, you son of a bitch. When you die, you're going to hell in a handbasket, boyo. And the only relief you're ever going to get from those flames is when I lift my kilt and piss on the flaming remains of your soul. Fuck you, Hogan. And you tell Mr. T that I think he's a...
It, cut off there, Roddy. What was that last part?
Yeah, that's not important.
Wait, so you used your one last phone call to the corporeal world from the great beyond to tell Hulk Hogan how much you hate him one more time?
Let me tell you something, kid. They say the power of love is the strongest force in the universe, but that's not so. It's all about the power of hate. And I was gonna be damned if I let that bald son of a bitch get the last word in on me.
So even in death, you're not jobbing to him.
Fuck Hogan! I said it and the world agrees.
I'm sure not everyone hates Hulk Hogan. I do. Really? Of course I do. Bald bastard beat me for the WWE Undisputed Championship after WrestleMania 18. Fuck Hogan! Tooney?
Oh, I hate his guts.
You do?
Yup. In fact, he's banned from all AEW events. Him and his ex-wife. Fuck Hogan!
Wait, has Hulk Hogan ever expressed any interest in attending an AEW event?
No. Like most of America, he's pretty apathetic to the concept.
But if he ever offered, you'd stick to your guns and say that he's banned, right?
Oh, definitely not. I'd cave instantly and give him a floppity jillion dollars of my dad's money.
I've heard that's what it costs to run Wembley Stadium.
No. It costs a lot more.
Tooney, I need to level with you. We weren't talking about All In before you made your entrance.
Yeah, but you were talking about Wembley Stadium.
Right, but we were talking about WrestleMania.
What about WrestleMania?
Oh, haven't you heard? We're gonna be running WrestleMania in London sometime soon.
Okay, but what does that have to do with Wembley?
Well, Tooney, a lot of people think that the only place you could feasibly do WrestleMania in London is Wembley Stadium.
But that's mine.
No, it's not.
But it is.
No, it's not.
But you just did a show there.
32 years ago?
Isn't it a little soon to be going back? You're gonna kill the town.
Wait, you're running it 2 years in a row and you are killing the town.
But would it even be profitable for you? I mean, it's such an expensive building to run.
Oh, that's fine. They're gonna pay me to run it.
What?
Yeah, turns out when you present a product people actually want to see, local governments will actually pay you to run them.
What?
I think we might be able to set a new record for the highest paid pro wrestling crowd of all time at this one.
But that's mine.
Except my number will be real.
But,
No buts!
but,
Tooney, are you alright?
but...
Oh crap, he's gonna blow! Hit the dirt! Oh, what in the holy hell is this? Great job, Trip. You made him cry. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty proud. Tooney, stop it. This is embarrassing. This is a grown-ass man? Apparently. Okay, it was fun at first, but now it's just getting annoying. And kind of sad. Oh, that one sounded like Roman Reigns. Oh my god. Tooney, what's wrong?
He came into my building and he said he was...
Okay, it's time to be a big boy now. Use your words.
It's just everyone is always picking on me. To be AEW is to be under constant attack. I'm such a victim.
Oh, come the hell on.
It's true. No one takes more stick than me.
Well, good for you, I guess. I mean, I'm not here to judge, and you're supposedly a consenting adult, so I just... No, that's a British saying, apparently. It means he takes a lot of abuse from critics. Why the hell did he say it like that, then? He's an American talking to a mostly American audience. It just sounds weird. It's like the single worst way he could have possibly chosen to make that point. Are you forgetting who he is? Yes, it's been driving me crazy. Is that Harvey Whippleman?
He's running Wembley Stadium and he doesn't even know what taking stick means.
Tooney, be a man.
But I don't want to be a
Then go into women's boxing and get the hell off my show. Wow, harsh. First off, it's my show. And secondly, there are a lot of discrepancies about that particular athlete. And save it for the comments section, Jobber Monster. It's a joke, not political commentary. All right, fine.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm composed.
Tooney, why do you think that everyone is attacking you?
Because they are! All the time! Everywhere I go, it's Tooney, your shows suck. Tooney, your booking is terrible.
Okay, that's criticism, my dude. You're presenting an entertainment product, and people have a right to like it or hate it.
They do?
Yes! You're dealing with the actual public now and not your daddy's employees. That means you're gonna get legitimate criticism from people.
It does?
Yes! So you can't take that to heart. No matter what you do, you'll never please everyone. You just need to find and retain your audience. And that audience needs to be large enough to support operating costs comfortably and help you turn a profit.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that.
I know.
But WWE is always picking on me.
Tooney, I'm pretty sure they have other concerns.
But Brandon Thurston, a celebrated member of the wrestling media, told me that the WWE is going around telling people that my deal with WBD is done and that it's the same as the previous deal.
I think people just tell you what you want to hear so you'll give them more access to your product, man.
Well, of course they do. That's how I've made every friend I've ever had in my entire life.
Brandon Thurston doesn't know what WWE is saying any more than Meltzer does.
But he said that he did.
Yes, and then you said it back to him and pretended that someone else said it. We all saw that.
He wouldn't lie to me. He's the best. You and your meanie butt friends are so terrible to him. Stealing his grass every week and writing terrible things on them. I'm organizing a counter campaign to say nice things about Brandon Thurston and encourage him. In fact, I was passing by a Jacksonville, Florida dumpster the other day and it was filled with boxes that contained 100,000 bumper stickers that will aid my cause in cheering Thurston on in his quest for truth and justice in both wrestling and honest sound decibel measurement. Look!
Tooney, that's not a... You know what? Never mind. Have at it. Good luck.
Oh, I don't need luck, monster. My company is on the rise again. Even WWE superstars are starting to take notice.
How so?
At San Diego Comic-Con, Drew McIntyre took a photo with my Jungle Boy Jack Perry and then posted it on his Twitter as a shot at the meanie poop-faced ruffian CM Punk.
What? This picture trip. Oh, is that what that was? Man, I thought he was doing a photo op with some frail, sickly child. Nope, it's one of the pillars of AEW. Seriously? I know, right? Hold on, let's let him finish. Go ahead, Tooney.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was about to say that this tweet was seen by millions and spread far and wide, garnering huge attention.
Wow, if you just moved your flagship show onto Drew McIntyre's X page, then maybe you'd actually get someone watching. Damn! Anybody got a Senzu bean after that one?
It proves that Jack Perry is a huge star.
No, it proves Drew McIntyre is a huge star.
Excuse me, monster, but Jack Perry's video package from AEW TV last week went viral on social media.
Yeah, because it was interrupted by a freaking Taco Bell commercial. Literally, in the middle of the video package, a Taco Bell ad started playing.
Why is everyone acting like that was some kind of gross incompetence on the part of the production team? That's just the way advertising is done now. It's my exclusive Taco Bell deal. Kind of like a YouTube ad. You don't wait for a commercial break. You just break right...
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Wait, it's happening during this show now?
It's a very exclusive deal. I don't eat tacos, though. Except for when I'm chowing down on your mom's butt.
Row. Here's a fantasy come true. New Baja Gorditas with...
Okay, enough. Tooney, this is clearly just you playing the Taco Bell commercials from the 90s randomly to try and make it look like the mistake was intentional. It's honestly sad.
Sad? You haven't seen how sad I can get, monster. There's nothing you can do to bring me down today, so you can just suck on my juicy billionaire...
Por favor, drop the chalupa.
Wow, this is painful.
Oh, you want to see painful? How about when I take my cheesy gordita crunch and slam it up right inside your... Guys, where's the commercial? What do you mean they canceled the contract? Ratings? Did you show them the cage match rankings?
Tooney, you all right there?
Yes! You think you're so smart and that you're gonna get one over on me, monster, but you're not, because AEW is on the rise. We're restoring the feeling, and when our big deal goes through with WBD, I'll be back on top of the wrestling world.
Wait, how can you go back to a place that you never were?
You're not gonna break me. I'm tough as nails Tooney Khan now. I'm a real man. I'm a vicious competitor, and no one and nothing is gonna keep me down.
Well, I'm relieved to hear that, Tooney. I was going to skip a topic this week because I was afraid you couldn't handle it.
There's nothing I can't handle, monster.
All right, good. So it turns out that Ricky Starks, the Lucha Brothers, and possibly even Daniel Garcia all want to leave AEW for the WWE. Okay, get him out of here. Cut the feed. Wow, that was ridiculous. Well, if we're about done this week, Jobber Monster, I gotta go revel in my victory. Well, it has been a pretty successful span of weeks for you, Trip. You deserve recognition for your biggest wins. Thanks, Jobber Monster, and I'm gonna get it right now. Sean, I made gay Harvey Whippleman cry. Wow. Well, take the wins where you can find them, I guess, folks. That does it for another episode of The Headlines. Thanks for joining us and for laughing along with us today. The Headlock Headlines are my favorite show on the Tooney Town networks, and I am proud to bring it to you as quickly as possible. I hope you'll check out Tooney Talk Wrestling on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a live stream pro wrestling podcast that's growing by leaps and bounds every week. We also go live for major pay-per-views and PLEs now to provide running commentary on the event. So join us. It's a great way to make your voice heard as a part of the Tooney Town community. I also hope you'll check out Tooney Town TV, our TV and movie review channel, where we also have Tooney Talk TV live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. EST. Also, subscribe to That Gameplays, the That Pock Plays game channel, where I'm a regular host. If you liked what you saw here today, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the little bell icon to get notified of new videos as they drop. From all of us here at the Tooney Town channels, I'm Marvin the Movie Monster. Now get out of here!